Hi there and welcome back to Japan, and I am here with the first of my babymetal suggested live videos that I'm going through, and this was actually a black babymetal song. This one came in at third and was SIS Anger. Now, I only heard one black babymetal song before. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, that one, and that one to me gave off a bit of a cool, if slightly dated, new metal vibe, but I really enjoyed that. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, partly as well because I'm just really interested in seeing more of those two backing girls who seem to have a lot of talent, but they're not towards the front. They sit in a sort of supportive role. So anyway, here it is live, and I have no idea what to expect. 5 minutes, so I might as well get straight in and jump in now. You may notice that this reaction's a repost because after I posted my reaction to the live version of SIS Anger, and for the first time ever, I got a delayed blocking. So I got a copyright claim a whole day after the video had been posted. Now luckily I still have access to all of your comments and the things you've said, and I will try to get back to as many people as I can, but unfortunately this is the video reposted without the offending material, and hopefully next time they won't wait a whole day and a whole bunch of comments before they actually get down to doing something about it. Anyway, it's been removed. Sorry. Here's my reaction though. Hope you enjoy it. Okay. That was a really interesting one actually. Now, first of all, just let me qualify my comments on the intro because I would never hold anything against them for theatrics, as that is a very, very big part of what they do. Unfortunately, I can't help but feel that when the intro came on, as theatrical and interesting as it was, I felt like I was in some sort of, like, what is it, like Dungeons and Dragons style thing. It just felt like it didn't feel so much dramatic as it just felt quite cheesy. And visually there didn't seem to be much supporting it as well. It was just a very strange piece of dialogue with strange images. Now this is a song that I walked into very much wanting to like it more than I think I did, and yet I think there are some qualities that I want to point out about this that do make it a very worthy addition to their overall repertoire. Looking for the right word there. Basically, the thing which I liked a lot about that is I do think there is a quality to the voices of those two girls together, in that their voices being quite high. In some other contexts, like the sort of more just direct pop stuff, that is quite irritating when you hear those kind of voices too much. But when it's against metal, it produces this fantastic contrast. I guess, like, if you were looking at a black and white photograph, black and white photography is not always the best way to go, but one of the things that works about it is the heavy contrast sometimes highlights a lot of things. And in this case, it's like having the music in a very low and grumbly place and the voices in a very high place means that you've got a contrast, you hear everything more clearly, it punches through. Now, one of the downsides, unfortunately, with that is that this song didn't seem to have two modes. It seemed to be just solely full blast all the time. Now, I know that the chorus was more slowed down, it was a slower rhythm, slower beat, but unfortunately that didn't really save it for me because it was just, the volume was all the time. The girls who were singing, their voices, there was no sort of like change to the pressure, there was no accenting the hard bits and not accenting others, and I'm aware that that's probably part of the sound that this black baby metal thing is actually trying to convey, is just that sort of almost like hype man quality of them just always being on the loud and sharp vocals. But the backing, just the kick drums got too much, especially considering the kick drums were going very fast, but a lot of the guitar work was quite slow, so it just felt like the kick drums were going way faster than everything else, and it became quite hard to work through. I didn't feel like it was accenting this real driving energy, just so much as just being loud. So yeah, there's a lot of negative things to say, and I'm sure by now there's a lot of people who've probably pressed thumbs down on this already. But my overall view, because I am being harsh considering now how much of their material I've heard, and the fact that I did quite like the black baby metal song that I heard before, my overall view is that that's not bad, and I can imagine, I'm assuming that given the big intro and the theatrics, that maybe that song comes in at the beginning of a portion of the concert, or in some way it's supposed to ramp up to something. It does have a real hype quality, and I can imagine that if you were seeing that live, that would be a really good sort of moshing song. But as a song, I think it's one of the weakest ones I've heard by baby metal. As a performance, it's very fun, but it is interesting how massive the stage is because of their huge following, and how the two of them look almost kind of lost by comparison to how huge the actual show is. I think that they did a good job of that. It could have been better. It wasn't one of the best songs I've heard by them, but it does seem to have a use. It seems to have a position. So with this one, I'd actually be really interested to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys see it as, because obviously a lot of people voted for this. Do you guys see it as just one of the ones that has a great show effect when it's live? Do you actually feel like it's one of their better songs? Do you guys really love this song? Or do you guys see it as having a use within their repertoire, within their live performance, as part of, as many people have said, the live theatre that is their shows? So anyway, really interested to know now more about your guys' opinions, so please feel free to get back to me, and I will be obviously following on with number 2 and number 1 of our voted songs for babymetal and also for Bandmade, so feel free to tune back in for those. But for now, from Japan, ciao ciao.